Okay, I don't know if you can tell by the shadows on the walls and outside the windows as the sun's moved, or maybe I just sound tired, but this is the last video of the day, or it's gonna last as long as I got a battery. So here we are. This is the office window, and the plastic glazing strip is all messed up right in there, so I got a little bit of blue tape on that. And it doesn't close well enough to lock, and that's probably why it was broken like that. This window does not latch quite like it's supposed to. All the receptacles are fine, those windows are okay. That's called a fixed window, by the way. It's not articulate. So, and these are single sash windows. This is LVP luxury vinyl flooring. This is the dining room area. There's nothing really eventful. Home inspectors are required to render opinions about the foundation. That doesn't make us engineers, even though I use some engineering equipment. But I think home inspectors should stay in their place and not pretend like they're engineers, but I do use some engineering equipment to come up with it, and I am required to come up with an opinion about the foundation. And so I like to say where I get my opinions from sometimes. It looks kind of messed up right in there, doesn't it? And so I measured the floor. I'm looking for floor height elevation differentials, and I'm looking for no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 25 feet. I'm looking for no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation overall. Those are guidelines. I'm not calculating slope. Those are not specs. Those are just guidelines that we use. And so that's what I've come up with. There's some little tape on that. And so, but I'm not even getting 1 inch. I'm not getting 1 inch overall. So that's fine. We got some trees that are too close. That's about it. Foundation is good. This is also the time when I like to say, thank you, dear client. Thank you for your trust and your business. Those things mean the world to my family and I. So I really do appreciate it to the depth of my heart. And, if you could leave me a good Google review, that would be nice. That means a lot to a small business like myself. So our taping is coming through there. Like I said, we're expecting painters to come in here and do some of this. And if you're watching this video, this is for my client's benefit. I think I have 25 followers. But, if you're watching this video and you got some laughs out of my videos, some yucks, or maybe you learned something, there's a like button down there somewhere. And if you've got insomnia, I've heard that my smooth FM radio voice can lull you right to sleep. So you could follow me even, you could do that. You could be, oh, there's somebody right there. I got 13 followers now. Thank you. Yeah, a guy out in Chicago. That's pretty interesting. Thank you. Okay. But anyway, enough with the yucks and stuff and, saying thank you for the business. Let's kind of walk through the home. And I'm locking it up as I go. I've turned off all the thermostats. The thermostats were off when I got here. I was only able to turn the air conditioners on. I wasn't able to get any meaningful diagnostic relevant data, So I do know the air conditioners worked. I do know the heaters worked. We got a lot of issues. This window, okay, so it's the third window. This window balance, we're missing 2 window screens. This is one of them. But this window does not latch like it should, or it's difficult to latch. And this window will not stay up. It's balanced tension cords, springs or devices. It closes on its own accord. It will not remain open on its own accord. So there's that. We've got some carpet and some ceramic tile. And we've got bathroom videos, interior plumbing videos. We've got electrical videos. We've got a lot of videos, but we're just kind of coming through here. We even had a preliminary video, It was just kind of like showing you how the house was when I got here and why I could or could not inspect certain things. So Most of the doors are opening and closing, you know, as they should. That's good. And, you know, I got this, I like to find doors that aren't painted on the top rails. I'm not going to get that high. But, here's something. I don't remember seeing you. See these clothes rods? These clothes hanger rods. They got screws in the bottom of them so that they stay in place and they don't fall down. And we're missing our screws on this one, and so it's missing it. And it looks like it doesn't even fit. It wasn't even here when I got here. Originally, it wasn't here, so I'm sure they're going to want to cut it, and I'm sure they're going to want to, you know, size it and make it consistent with the others, because this is the only rod in the whole house that I've seen that doesn't have the screws on it. So I'm just going to put one piece of tape there because I have confidence in these guys. Turning off some lights, like I said. We're missing our vanity mirrors. We've got one light upstairs attic, the upstairs northwest attic. I think the light doesn't work in that, and one of the lights is burned out in the kitchen vent hood. So we've got some things like that. Just kind of moving along. That thermostat, okay, controls not just this downstairs, but also the west side of the upstairs. And you know, these people might not be as comfortable. The thermostat only knows what you tell it to do. And they do make satellite thermostats that can get around that. So you want to talk to the builder about this and just say, well, how are we going to manage comfort overall? You know, one room shouldn't be colder than the other room. You shouldn't have to, you know, dress up for a ski trip to go to one part of the house, only to dress up like you're going to the beach to go to another part of the house. So we should have the same, you know, we're on the same latitude, we're on the same longitude line, you know, so the house should be, you know, evenly comfortable throughout. I'm just saying, you know. And then coming through here, this is the laundry, and again, how many times? I found the breaker off to that, so I left the breaker off to that. Now I tripped a bunch of breakers, and so I'm going to untrip them. Got a nice surge protector right there. Then I was in the kitchen tripping breakers like crazy. I was in the laundry tripping breakers like crazy. The bathrooms have their own set of breakers, but this is how I found the electric load center. Oh, and we got an emergency. They put the certificate up here too. I didn't notice that. That guy was sneaky. Okay, this is good information to know. And again, I'd like to say that a couple things. I wish they'd put barriers to hold the attic insulation in place, or more than they did. And this garage door, I'm going to put some tape down here. Tape on that guy. Is this open? Alright. He's loud. Oh, he's working. As he should. No, he's not. Almost, but no banana. This door needs to be adjusted a little. I said this door needs to be adjusted a little bit. There we go. And also, I think the garage light switch is supposed to have a handle on it, like the attic light switches do. I think. I'm not positive about that one. And I gotta test this one. I might be going back into the garage. But, you know, as I'm walking, and that's why I like to take my client along with me. Make sure that I don't, you know, forget things. There it goes. And that was the laundry one, so that went to this one. But we found some problems on the receptacles outside. We sure did. So, it's a good thing we checked it, you know. Water heater's not working. We got a whole video about that coming up. A whole video about the electric load center coming up. A whole video about a lot of stuff. You've already seen the attic videos, I'm sure. And well, I'm not sure, but hopefully you did. I try to broadcast in the report. I'll upload them as I did them, kind of organically. But I like to, in the report, I'd like to keep as much as possible in the order of the report, so that we have some continuity. Now we're coming over here, and this is underneath our stairs, and we have already been underneath there. There's the two screens that we were missing. But wait a minute. My curiosity just starts tweaking. This is what keeps me up at night. So I'm doing this for my own peace of mind. And I can't find my flashlight. How about that? That's not a good thing. So we'll just turn you on. Take a look at here. And I'm going to have to take another tour to find my flashlight. I don't want to forget to do that. And I'm going to do all the downstairs before I do the upstairs. These windows work fine, receptacles work fine, everything's fine. This is the guest bedroom. A little spot right over there. We know the painters are going to, right? We know they're going to take care of that. Turn you off. Come in here, a whole bathroom video. Turn you off. All that's off. Where are you? There you go. Close you. Even though I'm going to be looking for my flashlight. How did you come back on? Okay, let me go on upstairs. This is just crazy. Now here's the thing about the stairs. This is kind of why I wish I had the flashlight. I do. I've got deep pockets. I need more money. I do have a flashlight. These steps are not level, but I see all these little boards. And I'm wondering if they come in and they're going to put, or is there going to be a carpet runner? And are these boards going to go underneath the carpet? Or are they going to use this to adjust the width? I don't know what these boards mean. But I know that they're not as strong as this wood. I know that they will compress. But I can't imagine, since I don't understand this big wide spot there, it's a little crooked right there. But what are all these little boards for? And what are they going to do? And again, how are they going to, how's the wear and tear going to affect them? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm a thinker. And I like to go counterclockwise, so let's do it. So we'll wrap around. Again, how cool is this? I got an office and the bathroom right here. I need a refrigerator. I got the entertainment system over there. If I get jealous, I can look over there and see what people are doing, what they're saying about me. I'm moving around. All these lights work. All this works. Works closed. We have smoke alarms almost everywhere we're supposed to have them, as I read the instructions. The code inspector is the one individual who has the authority to interpret the code and apply it and say how he's got that, he's a judge. So, but my interpretation of the code is we should have a smoke alarm in the media room. My interpretation of the code is we should have a smoke alarm in the downstairs office study. And we do not have smoke alarms in those locations. And it doesn't meet my interpretation of the code. And I just can't believe I found, maybe it's in a later video, that the door has actually been painted.